Continuation of Quarter 2, Week 4B, Activity 3. This time, we're going to use intercepts in graphing linear function. The same linear function, so we have the following steps. Let x is equal to 0 to find y-intercept, and y is equal to 0 to find x-intercept. Remember, f of x is equal to y. To find y-intercept, we need to let x as 0. And to find x-intercept, we let y is equal to 0. Take note that when we say y-intercept, it is the part of the y-axis where the graph passed through. The same with the x-intercept. It is the part of the x-axis where the graph passed through. Now, let's start. So, to find the y-intercept, let x is equal to 0. Substituting 0 to x, we have f of x is equal to negative 3 times 0 plus 2. Simplifying this part, we have negative 3 times 0, so we have 0. F of x is equal to 0 plus 2 is equal to f of x is equal to 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. Now, let's solve for the x-intercept. It means we're going to let y as 0. The same step, we're going to substitute, but first take note that f of x is equal to y. So our y here is the f of x. Now, we're going to substitute f of x by 0. So, we have 0 is equal to negative 3x plus 2. Now, to remove negative 3x on the right side of the equation, we need to add each side of the equation by 3x. So, negative 3x plus positive 3x is equal to 0. Negative 3x plus 0 is 3x. So, we have this. So, this was cancelled and this was added. Or, in layman's term, we just transpose negative 3x to the other side of the equation. So, when we are transposing, the sign of the number will be changed to its opposite. So, if it is negative, if we're going to transpose, this will become positive. Okay? Now, we have 3x is equal to 2. To remove 3 beside x, we need to divide both sides of the equation by 3. So, this will become x is equal to 2/3. Now, second step, make an ordered pair from the solved values. For the y-intercept, we have 0, 2. And for the x-intercept, we have 2/3, 0. Next, draw Cartesian plane, plot the points, and connect the plotted points. So we have here the Cartesian plane. Now we're going to plot points. 0, 2 is in this part. And 2/3, 0 is in this part. Now, after plotting the 2 points, we're going to connect. And this is the graph of function of x is equal to negative 3x plus 2. Now, let's have the last method, that is slope and y-intercept. So, first, we need to identify the y-intercept, that is the b, and the slope, which is the m. So, take note of the form of the linear function f of x is equal to mx plus b. Now, m here is our slope and b is our y-intercept. From the given function, our b is 2. And when we say y-intercept, we let x as 0. Next, m is equal to negative 3. So, we have here the slope. Take note that if the slope is a whole number, automatic, it has a denominator of 1. We need to write the denominator so that we will know how many units we're going to move either right or left. Take note, okay, when we say slope, that is rise over run. So if the numerator is positive, you will move units up. Now, if the numerator is negative, you will move units down. And for the denominator, if the denominator is positive, you will move units right. And if it is negative, you're going to move units left. So this time, since our slope here, the denominator of our slope is negative, we're going to move 3 units down. And for the denominator, since it is positive, we're going to move 1 unit right. For the second step, we need to draw the Cartesian plane and plot the Y-intercept. So this is our Y-intercept. If we're going to plot, this is the location of our Y-intercept. And for the third step, you need to use the slope to find the second point, then connect the 2 points. Now, using this, the slope, we're going to find the second point. Means 3 units down, so from the Y-intercept, we're going to move 3 units down. So I have 1, 2, and 3. 3 units down. And then 1 unit right. So we have 1 unit right. Therefore, the second point is in this part. And lastly, we need to connect the points. So this is the graph of the function. You can now start answering your activity 3. And grade 8 team, we have Manny C. Ancheta, Reina S. Corpus, Paula Bianca P. Cruz, Ofelia V. Mapatak, and yours truly.